This video is about collision theory and rates of reaction. The first question requires us to draw a potential energy profile of the reaction between nitrogen and hydrogen with and without a catalyst. So here's the concept that we need to remember. First of all, the collision theory states that in order for a chemical reaction to occur, three conditions need to be met. First, reactants must collide. Then, reactants must collide in the correct orientation. And thirdly, reactants must have sufficient kinetic energy or activation energy. So there are factors that could affect the rates of these reactions. There are four main factors, but we will first look at catalysts in regards to the question. Catalyst decreases the kinetic or activation energy by lining up and arranging molecules so that particles with less kinetic energy can now react. In other words, now more reactants can produce products because they only need a lower amount of activation energy, therefore increasing the rate of reaction. So let's draw this energy diagram. Okay, so first we cannot forget to label our axes. The x-axis should be the reaction coordinate, and the y-axis enthalpy. So according to our question, this is an exothermic reaction, which means the products are always more stable than the reactants. Therefore, the products would be down here and the reactants up here. So without a catalyst, the curve could look something like this, with a relatively high activation energy. When a catalyst is added, the curve would be lower because now reactants need less activation energy to react. So without a catalyst, the curve would generally be higher because the reactants need a higher activation energy in order to react and produce products. However, when a catalyst is added, this lowers the activation energy required by the reactants in order to undergo a chemical reaction. Therefore, the curve is lower.